And new tonight, we are learning more about former Mesa Mayor John Giles' apparent selection as Governor Katie Hobbs' running mate in the November election. 12 News journalist Bram Resnick spoke with a Republican activist who is also a Giles confidant. And Bram, you got some insight into why John Giles wants to be a lieutenant governor.
Yeah, it's been kind of an evolution. John Giles was a traditional Republican who fell out of favor with the turning point dominated politics of today's Arizona Republican Party. His selection as Governor Hobbs' lieutenant governor nominee would be the next step in his public pushback against the party he's now left behind.
John Giles had a message for the crowd at the Democratic National Convention.
John McCain's Republican Party is gone, and we don't owe a damn thing to what's been left behind.
It was a declaration of independence by the lifelong Republican.
So let's turn the page. Let's put country first.
Giles would endorse Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris. Now, 2 years later, the former Mesa mayor is just days away from formally joining Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs as her running mate in November.
As the race shaped up here, and you realize, hey, I could make a difference and I could add to the ticket and to defeating this influence that I don't think is good, it wasn't a hard decision.
Tyler Montague is a Republican activist and a Giles confidant. Montague says Giles is pushing back against Turning Point USA's takeover of the Arizona Republican Party.
They're just not a good influence, and he wants to stand up against that, and that's what Biggs represents.
The 66-year-old Giles served as Mesa's mayor for 10 years. He's a fiscal conservative and a social moderate. On Giles' watch, Mesa adopted an anti-discrimination ordinance that covers LGBTQ residents.
Once you have that aha moment and you realize that really this is just about treating other people the way we want to be treated.
Tyler Boyer, director of Turning Point USA's political operation, described Giles on X as a really moderate Democrat with absolutely no real business acumen and no likability. A few hours after Giles' likely nomination was leaked, Republican Andy Biggs' campaign created a webpage labeling Katie Hobbs and John Giles as Kamala and Tim's choice for governor.
The extremes aren't conducive to John Giles, but the whole middle is, and that's where the race is.
12 News has learned that John Giles changed his voter registration last May, according to documents from the Maricopa County Recorder's Office. After almost 40 years as a registered Republican, Giles is now an independent. John Giles has not responded to requests for comment. Governor Katie Hobbs declined to comment at a news conference today on her choice for lieutenant governor. An announcement is expected within days. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks.